Nearly 1,000 aftershocks, and the ground is still shaking. A deadly 7.7 earthquake left thousands sleeping outside, fearing the next jolt. 53 people dead, entire communities shattered. Faith, the ghosts of the past, and the fear of what happens next. For survivors of Indonesia's worst earthquake in decades, the nightmare is far from over. The ground in eastern Indonesia will not sit still. Days after a devastating earthquake tore through Flores Island, the region was jolted again on August 17th, this time by a magnitude 5.9 aftershock. The tremor struck at a depth of around 10 kilometers, its epicenter traced to waters off the coast, and for a population already living out of tents, it was another sleepless reminder that the danger has not passed.
It happened while we were still asleep. When the earthquake became very strong, we were shocked and immediately ran outside, but we did not panic. We told the children not to panic. At that moment, my grandchild was sleeping with us. She ran and fell down. She cried for help and asked her grandmother to help her, so I picked her up. We then went downstairs from our stilt house. My grandchild was not even wearing any clothes when we got outside. We ran to the regent's office to take shelter there.
Nearly 1,000 aftershocks have rattled the province since the magnitude 7.7 quake on August 15th, Indonesia's deadliest since 2022. At least 53 people have died, and more than 130 have been injured, many with broken bones. Around 5,000 residents have fled their homes, some sheltering under tarpaulin outside collapsed buildings, others crowded into a sports stadium turned makeshift refuge. For many in the region, the disaster has reopened old wounds. The same stretch of coastline was struck by a magnitude 7.5 earthquake in 1992, one that left deep scars on a generation of survivors.
When the earthquake struck yesterday, we had just finished the dawn prayer. We had just come back from the mosque and were resting for a while before going home. About 10 minutes after we arrived home, the ground started shaking. We were fully awake because we had just finished the dawn prayer. So, we immediately ran outside and brought our children and wife with us. We headed toward higher ground because we were traumatized by the 1992 earthquake. The 1992 earthquake in Maumere was extremely powerful. At that time, we had never experienced anything like it before, so we panicked.
Authorities declared a 14-day emergency response across East Nusa Tenggara on August 16th, a status that unlocks additional funding and resources for the relief effort. More than 3,500 military and police personnel have been sent into the disaster zone, working alongside rescue teams still clearing rubble in the worst-hit districts of Manggarai, East Manggarai, and Nagakeo in search of anyone still trapped. The damage is extensive. Government figures put 914 homes destroyed, along with 93 schools, 36 health facilities, and 38 government offices. Power has largely been restored, though crews are still repairing distribution lines knocked out in the quake. Landslides and blocked roads, meanwhile, continue to slow rescuers reaching some of the more remote communities. Grief has mixed with faith in the days since. In the town of Labuan Bajo, congregants gathered outdoors on August 16th to mark the solemnity of the Assumption of the Blessed Virgin Mary, too fearful of aftershocks to hold the Eucharist inside their church.
Today we celebrated the Eucharist outside, as we are still traumatized from yesterday's earthquake. Today was also the day we celebrated the solemnity of the Assumption of the Blessed Virgin Mary.
For those still living under canvas, the wait continues, for aid, for stability, and for the tremors to finally stop.
Aduh. Aduh, Om Firman. Om Firman. Aduh. Aduh, Om Firman. Jangkar. Aduh. Tolong, woi. Tolong, woi. Tuhan nih. Tuhan. Tali. Oh, mau.
Open